Nathan is a taxi driver. He doesn't have much money, so he doesn't own a taxi. Nathan is a driver for a big tax company. The company owns the taxes. Every day, Nathan drives a different taxi. Nathan is a very handsome man. Everyone thinks he is very good looking. Sometimes, women passengers in his taxi say, "What time do you finish work? We are having a party tonight. Would you like to come?" Nathan gets many invitations for dates from women, but he always says no. Why does he say no? Nathan says no because he is in love. He loves Grace. He has never spoken to Grace. He can't speak to her. Her full name is Grace Vincent Stevens. Nathan knows her name because it is on the wall next to a picture. You see, Nathan is in love with a picture of Grace. Grace's picture is in the city art gallery. Every day, Nathan walks to the taxi company. He works from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. But Nathan always arrives at work at 5 a.m. He arrives early to clean his taxi. The company has a rule. After work, all taxi drivers have to clean the taxi they drove. But many drivers don't clean them. Nathan doesn't like that, so he cleans the taxi before he starts work. When Nathan finishes work, he goes to the art gallery. He likes art, but especially, he likes the painting of Grace Vincent Stevens. He stands in front of the painting and looks at it for a long time. He knows everything about the painting. He bought a catalog from the art gallery. It has a small photograph of the picture in it. He keeps the catalog next to his bed. The woman in the picture is very beautiful and young. She is wearing a white satin dress. She has beautiful jewelry, diamonds and emeralds. She is looking out of the picture. Nathan thinks she is looking at him. Nathan dreams that she is still alive. He dreams that she is his girlfriend. It is very ASD because Grace Vincent Stevens died 1927. Nathan knows it is crazy. He never tells anyone about his secret love. But he knows he will never love another woman. Sometimes, if he is alone in the art gallery, he talks to Grace. He thinks that sometimes she answers him. One morning, Nathan arrives at work as usual at 5 a.m. "Good morning," he says to the man in the taxi office. "Which car will I drive today?" "Good morning, Nathan. Number 505 for you today." "I'm sorry, Eddie drove it last night. It's very dirty. That man is a pig. He never cleans his taxi." "That's okay," says Nathan. "I have time. I will clean it." Nathan cleans the outside of the taxi first. Then he starts to clean the inside. Eddie was eating in the taxi last night. On the floor next to the driver's seat, there are empty cans and an empty pizza box. The back of the taxi is not so dirty, but Nathan cleans that too. Then he sees something shiny. It is on the floor next to the back seat. He picks it up. It is an earring. Nathan looks at it. He thinks, "I know this earring. I have seen this earring before. Maybe I saw a passenger wearing it." The taxi company has a rule. If a driver finds anything in the taxi, he has to give it to the man in the office. But Nathan doesn't want to give the earring to the man in the office. He wants to think about it. He puts the earring in his pocket. When Nathan finishes work, he takes the taxi back to the company. Then he takes a bus to his apartment. He makes a sandwich and a cup of coffee. He sits down at the table in his small kitchen. He takes the earring from his pocket and looks at it. "Where have I seen this earring?" he thinks. He holds the earring in his hand. He thinks for a long time. Then he remembers. He runs to his bedroom. He takes the catalog from the art gallery. He looks at the photograph of the picture of Grace Vincent Stevens. He looks at Grace's earrings. Yes, that's it. The earring in his hand is the same. Nathan goes back to the kitchen. He thinks this earring has emeralds and diamonds. If they are real jewels, this earring is very valuable. I should give it to the man in the office. But I don't want to. I want to find the owner. I want to give the earring back to the owner myself. Nathan eats his sandwich and drinks the coffee. He takes a shower. Then he puts the earring in his pocket and goes downstairs. He takes a bus back to the taxi company. He talks to the man in the office. "I want to talk to Eddie. When will he finish his work today?" "He will be here at about midnight," answers the man. Nathan goes to the art gallery. He looks at the painting of Grace Vincent Stevens. He still loves her. He wants to take the earring out of his pocket, but he is too scared. Maybe someone will see him. Maybe the earring is made from real diamonds and emeralds. Nathan could be in big trouble. He looks at the painting of Grace Vincent Stevens. He still loves her. He wants to take the earring out of his pocket, but he is too scared. Maybe someone will see him. Maybe the earring is made from real diamonds and emeralds. Nathan could be in big trouble. When the gallery closes, Nathan goes to a park. He sits on a bench in the park. He thinks about the beautiful picture. He thinks about the earring. Then he falls asleep. When he wakes up, it is very late. He looks at his mobile phone. It is 11:40 p.m. He runs to the taxi company. He waits for Eddie. Eddie drives his taxi into the garage at 5 minutes past midnight. Eddie is tired. He wants to go home, but Nathan wants to talk to him. Eddie, last night, did you have a woman passenger? Of course. I had many passengers. Some of them were women. Tell me about them. Where did you take them? Eddie is very tired. I don't know. I can't remember. Please Eddie, think. I picked up 2 women and took them to a restaurant in the Jardins district.